officially holiday shopping season. Yes, Black Friday is, well, Friday. But this year, millions of shoppers are dealing with a lot going on. Higher prices from tariffs and inflation, and just they don't feel good about the economy. Says they now need to check off a lot of gifts on their lists. Let's bring in Harry Enton. He's running the numbers on us and on this.
Yes, two.
Two people. Harry, you're so smart.
Aww.
How many people what are the numbers on how many people are expected to really get their holiday shopping started?
Record numbers, Kate Baldwin. I mean, I personally think this is all insane. Record shoppers this weekend. We're talking 187 million of you crazy people going out there either shopping in person or shopping online between Black Friday and Cyber Monday. That is 1, 2, 3. See, Kate, I can count million more than in 2024. She is absolutely cracking up on the side of the screen there.
You almost wasted some coffee. That would have been a problem.
You know what? There's a Starbucks down the street.
Oh, really?
Yes.
We'll go back there.
We're in New York.
Are you done? Can I ask you the next
question?
Please. Great. Is there any sign of that what we're hearing, what you see in polling and just the economic divide that is apparent is changing holiday spending versus last year?
Yeah, okay. So you see this 187 million, that's a record number of shoppers, but there's clearly some signs of what is called this, K sort of economy, this K-shaped economy. And you can see here, expected holiday shopping versus 2024 by household income. You look at those making at least $100,000. The amount of money being spent up 5%. Then you go down the next bracket, 50 to 100,000. It's down 6%. And then look at that under $50,000, way down there, down at 16%. So that down 16%, the amount of money being spent, household incomes less than $50,000, compared to up 5% among those making at least $100,000. I think that is the perfect sort of illustration of this K-shaped economy, whereby folks who are doing pretty gosh darn good are putting out their money, but those who aren't are really going to hold back this year versus last year.
And people feel it all the time. It's not just during the holiday season, but this is when it gets particularly painful when you have to also say that you can't do what you want to do, which is bring love and joy and get people holiday gifts. That
exactly
is a lot of pain. That really is. Which also raises concerns about people going into debt to try to continue doing this. What are you seeing on that?
Yeah, okay. So, we talk about credit card balances that, 90 plus days late. I mean, look at this. It's the highest since the Great Recession. We're talking about balances.
Oh, wow.
12.4% of balances are at least 90%. That's 90 days late, excuse me. That is way up from where we were 3 years ago at this point, when it was 7.6% of balances that were 90 plus days late. So clearly people are taking on more debt, and the debts are climbing higher on their credit cards. My piece of advice is, look, Christmas time, very, very important, but that doesn't mean you should necessarily go further into debt at this point.
But it also is a reminder going into Thanksgiving, there's a lot of things to be thankful for, but there is a lot of stress that people are facing.
There is a lot of economic stress, again, that K-shaped economy. Those who are doing well, spending a lot, but those who aren't really having problems.
For sure. Thanks, sir.
Thanks.
The Situation Room special report. Stores are gearing up for one of the biggest shopping days of the year, Black Friday. Retailers like Walmart and Amazon are already slashing prices. The two titans are going head to head this holiday season, with Walmart looking to speed up its delivery time. CNN business and politics correspondent Vanessa Yurkevich joins us. So tell us more about Walmart's strategy here, Vanessa.
Yeah, Pamela, it used to be that if you were a last-minute shopper, you really risked not getting your holiday items on time. But retailers know that there's a lot of money to be made, especially with last-minute shoppers, if they can guarantee that your packages will arrive on time and in record time. So I visited with America's largest retailer, Walmart, at one of their next-gen fulfillment centers in Greencastle, Pennsylvania, to see just how they're trying to be the speediest this holiday season.
We are in Greencastle, Pennsylvania, the home of one of our newest next-gen facilities. It is a 1.5 million square foot building, massive building. We're all about speed in these fulfillment centers. Our goal is to get to your doorstep as fast as possible. When you click buy, we can actually get it out of the internet onto a trailer going to your house within 30 minutes.
In a world where shipping speed wins the day for consumers, Walmart is racing to be the fastest this holiday season.
People want things faster and faster. Are these next-gen fulfillment centers your answer to Amazon?
In this respect, we're talking about speed. If we create a great customer experience, That drives more orders, and more orders drives density. And density allows us to lower our cost to operate. So yes, the next generation fulfillment centers, along with our vast 4,700 stores in the US, are our answer to helping customers get great value and great convenience.
So the first step is unloading, and you can see the boxes moving to what we call our second step, which is simply taking the items out of the container and putting them into the tote.
And how many steps is it normally?
So our other fulfillments have about a 12-step process.
12.
And we've simplified that down to 5 steps.
Walmart heads into the holidays following another strong quarter. Revenue rose 5.8%, led by a 27% spike in e-commerce. But online or in stores, every U.S. retailer this season is competing for wary shoppers.
Walmart says they are ready for a lot of your holiday ordering and spending. This fulfillment center in Greencastle, Pennsylvania says that they can process 100,000 packages every single day. The question is, are you, the consumer, going to be doing a lot of spending? There are tariffs, there's higher inflation, and there really is a lot of economic uncertainty. There's a lot of talk right now about affordability. How is that being discussed and thought about when you are planning how to show up for consumers?
We're focused on saving people money so that they can live a better life. We focus on operating at everyday low cost so that we can deliver everyday low prices on a consistent basis.
There are 4 Walmart fulfillment centers like this one, moving 50% of all volume. They're twice as productive as its older facilities.
The movement I'm seeing, a lot of it's being done by the machines.
It's absolutely.
Is that by design?
That is 100% by design. So have you ever received a box that might have been too big, a really small item in it?
Yeah, a tiny item in a huge box.
Really frustrating. This machine is taking the dimensions of the items that you just clicked buy on. We're building a custom-made box for your specific order.
I'm about to ship someone their very important product. I'm marrying the box that was made and the products that they ordered. So it's all coming together right here. Someone ordered a pulse oximeter, very important, going into box.
You don't forget to scan it.
Nope.
So it's the scanner up there. There you
There we go. Okay. Here.
Now hit the button. Nice job.
I think I slowed down someone's delivery time by about 30 minutes. Apologies to whoever that was.
I think we'll be okay.
Walmart has been attracting more middle to higher income shoppers in the last few years. Its typical customer base, lower income Americans, are also under pressure. The company says it's trying to provide greater value where it can by cutting costs here.
As soon as they leave this conveyor belt, they're going to a trailer and hitting your doorstep within the next day, same day, or even 2-day delivery.
Now, in order to execute that level of speed, you can't just be a retailer. You really have to be a tech company or even an AI company, which is what Walmart believes they are too. We are seeing from Walmart that they are planning to open their 5th next-gen fulfillment center in California. That is to better service the West Coast, get people their items much faster over there. But these are not going to replace all the fulfillment centers across the United States, according to Walmart. But because of the level of automation, as you just saw, Pamela, it's really hard not to see that this is the future of the company. When you're banking on speed, this clearly is the way to do it, Pamela.
Certainly is. All right, Vanessa Yurkevich, great reporting there. Thank you so much.